we are back! It's time to invade the first door in the Desert of Doors.
The first door of the Desert of Doors. To Tartarus, a reverse we go.
Tartarus 2.0. Oh, what the hell?
What the? You're dead.
Huh? What was that?
So we're practically following a ghost.
The ghost of Christmas past.
May as well be.
As depressing as that is, yes.
Alrighty then. Let's see, this is the first door. And by the way, a lot of the floors, they're kind of reskins of the first 3 floors in Tartarus, first 3 blocks in Tartarus, but they're with different coloring schemes and stuff. Anyway,
more or less reused assets, except recolored for convenience.
Yeah. Ooh. So scan away, Fuka. Uh-oh.
Scanning.
The shadows. Multiple shadows within. Everyone, please take battle positions. Anyway, yep, Malebolge. Yep, all the doors in the Desert Doors, with the exception of one, it references a section of hell, according to Dante's Inferno.
Well, that's just nice.
Well, we are descending into hell, practically. Yes, please.
Just like you, sister, I'm able to go into Orgia mode. My limiter
And yes, new lyrics, by the way, for Mass Destruction.
As a result, my offensive capabilities
To reflect on the
will
change of
increase
protagonists and the
However,
change of game
I won't
somewhat.
be able to listen to your orders.
Yep. So basically, Menace Orgia mode, like I mentioned before, like we mentioned before, it's upgraded from Aegis' old Orgia mode.
It takes time for my systems to cool
But
down
it
again.
functions more or less the same way. When she's had enough, she overheats.
That's all.
And when she's overheated, she suffers the same kind of damage you would suffer if you were enraged.
Command to activate Orgia mode can be
Oh.
accessed via text.
In short, roughly double or
Let me
triple
know when you want to
damage.
use it.
Yep, and of course, no SP or HP cost to use skills. And
Neo-Orgia mode to even top it all off.
which is quite effective. I will use it quite a few times in some of the later boss battles.
Scan the target.
And I assume this thing is weak to Bufu skills.
Actually, it's weak to the not wind. Actually, is weak to light.
Still alive.
It seems Hama
But see, it uses Bufu skills.
Huh. Tricky.
There we go.
It's all in the card.
Yeah. All right. Next. and y'all have new victory poses.
Yeah, they took that much time, but they didn't actually, like, change some of their win quotes.
No, they didn't change the win quotes at all. Or didn't change any of the quotes. Alright, and I have Wapo.
Nice.
Yep. Eventually I'll get rid of Orpheus. Once I get much more efficient personas.
Which will take some time.
Yep, and of course it'll take a while to level up these personas. Anyway. Yep. Wait, whoa.
Having trouble aiming a shot.
No, invisible walls.
2 enemies.
Wild beasts, those are weak to light and fire. Oh, and darkness
Give
too.
me a sec. I'll scan the
The Justice Sword is weak to wind.
Orpheus!
Proving a point. Burned!
Good choice. The enemy is down. Not bad.
Play that song, Orpheus.
I won't miss.
Anyway, Pierce attack. Fatal End, let's see what slash attacks will do. Absolutely nothing!
Slash attacks aren't working.
And yet it has dodge slash.
Against wind.
What's the point of that?
Oh no.
I couldn't finish it off.
That was weak.
Well then again, Justice Sword resists Zeo skills. And yeah. Oh, by the way, with the Wild Beast, it is immune to wind. And it's strong against strikes and piercing.
Persona.
And these guys are problematic considering that I think they have
Enemies left.
very bad strike attacks. Oof. Yeah, they hit
That
hard.
did a fair bit, all things considered.
They hit hard. Then again, so does
Nice.
so does Menace. There we go.
I must protect my sister.
And oh, hi Pixie. Come on, we get it. Do we got it? Do we got it? Yeah. Yes! Oh, and by the way, yes, it will get very annoying the way Metis calls Aiga's sister. Well, I guess it's actually rather endearing, actually. Yeah, you can still ask your party members to heal you if they have Dia skills, and of course, if they approach party members that are fallen, they'll revive each other. If they have Recarm or Summer-Recarm, that
You
is.
surprised them.
Anyway, Insidious Mayas and Spirits books. The Mayas are weak to ice, the books are weak to Zeo skills.
Now we don't. Oh, we do have something for that, don't we?
Yes, we have our newly acquired Hypixie. Let's put Aki on knockdown.
Try that.
I need your help.
Freeze!
Freeze bird thing? No, it's not bird.
Yeah, that reference is so old.
3.
Ah!
Weak against electricity.
That's got fire boost. Take it out!
Take it out, Kenny!
Zap!
Here's our chance.
Just don't die on us.
Well, dang it, he will die flat if he's hit with darkness. That wind quote just gets me. Oh yeah, it's something to know about Shuffle Time. It's slightly different. The sword cards, instead of giving you just weapons, they give you random equipment depending on the level of the card.
Oh, that's...
So at high levels, you can get very good armor as well as accessories, in addition to weapons. Yeah, just like it feels just like Tartarus. Oh, cut.
What the?
Jump cut.
Yeah.
I cut to another part of the floor. Go skipping battles that way. For your sake and mine.
Yes. Because that's pretty much the answer in a nutshell. It's an over-glorified dungeon-crawling boss rush of exposition answers that, well, in a way we kind of guessed ourselves.
3 levels from Marin Karen, and I think she learns Bufala at level 34.
I think Bufala is going to be the more, better choice in that regard.
Well, we'll see. Anyway, Ken still needs to learn Diorama in 3 levels. Oh, by the way, shadows slither towards you a lot faster now.
Kind of like how Koopas, Goombas do on, more or less, what is it, second world difficulty on Super Mario Bros. 1?
Perhaps.
I thought that would do it.
Or, star difficulty? I don't know what that terminology is.
I don't either.
Finish it off.
Ooh, cruel attack! Take
Going
that.
down.
Ouch!
An enemy.
Nice, kid!
I need your help.
Well, we don't have Bufala yet for Hypixie.
One enemy left.
Shame, but
All right.
It's still amazing how Ken can wield spears like that, despite his small size.
you'd be surprised
Eh.
how often there's sometimes usually a fairly, short character in stature that can actually wield a long weapon.
2 enemies. You
Another
surprised
Justice
them.
Sword and another Wild Beast. Thinking.
Goku kind of did, except he had one that could extend to any size he wanted it to be.
Fair enough.
Persona.
And let's see.
The enemy is
Well,
down. Now's
anyway.
your
All right,
chance.
good job.
I'm going through the back of my head, but I'm wasting time on that one, so.
Yeah.
Persona.
Besides, there ain't much in the back of my head.
Miss.
Hammer time!
Well, we missed. Bam.
Apparently,
Yeah. Obviously, Metis' magic skills are mostly used for knockdown, unless you give her amp bracers.
amp racers or boosters, more or less. And then,
Finish it off.
at that point, she's just about as good as Yukari and Mitsu on their normal days.
Yeah. And of course, Hama, 25% chance, regardless of its weakness or not.
Only one enemy left. Persona.
Yeah, this.
So does that increase with status effects, though?
I don't think so. Only with Hama or Moodle Boost. And actually, even to this day, I'm still unsure actually about Ailment Boost. A little sketchy about that. Ooh, Flame Charm.
I can
That
tell
could be
you
handy
the
in a way.
enemy's performance
Ah,
has
she
been
did a support
altered.
scan.
This will help you when you're in battle.
How How do you forget these basic things, Fuka?
It's been a while.
But
Oh, whatever.
you're the Navi.
Whatever.
Listen.
Oh? Yeah. Watch everyone's stamina. She's the leader after all.
And also, just like how it was in P3, once you go back to the dorm, you're fully restored. So, try as many times as you want. Because there's also a penalty to this, too, in the fact that the only way that you can actually kind of keep your progress is by fighting the boss that you'll probably be coming across in the next 5 to 10 floors.
That, and you'll actually need to go back down. Unless you've already beaten the boss, that way you can use the doors as a shortcut.
As a shortcut or
There
deterrent,
are
more.
4 enemies.
I need to level up Guapo so she can learn Aguilao, so she's Maraki.
Even though odds are that one of them's going to dodge it.
Oh,
Good choice.
lucky.
No.
Enemy is down.
I've been waiting for this.
Oh, that was lucky. Uh-oh, not enough.
There's still a lot.
Ooh. Eat.
This is gonna suck!
Ah, ow.
Up here.
Come on, can we finish them off one by one? Ah.
Ah, you missed.
Uh-oh.
This is an example of a very bad day.
Yeah. Especially if you get enemy advantage.
Persona.
That is actually one thing I should also note. Do not
Menace
have the
defeated
enemy
an
get
enemy.
advantage in this game.
I need
Otherwise, you are screwed.
keep it up.
Unless they somehow decide to go after, like, say, Metis or something.
Yeah, because Menace has quite a lot of endurance. Even with no weaknesses or resistances. Okay, what we got?
Quite.
What do
We
we
got quite a bit of coin, but we don't have any use for that yet.
experience with it? Ooh, double up. Nah,
Double or nothing.
nah. Ooh, revival bead. Yes, you get some consumable items at times, or you could just get gems again.
This is somewhat a lot quicker than we used to get, like, certain items in the journey, especially when we used to get, like, tons of, like, what was it, gravy and such.
Oh, we still get that later on, I think.
Holy crap, they do move like the fast
Yeah.
Goombas do.
Huh?
Who the hell put the Wheaties in their cereal?
Hard difficulty.
Oh god. Now I just see like some Atlas programmer just like eating Wheaties and he just came up with why this game was on hard mode to begin with.
And like I mentioned before, there's a disadvantage using multi-target skills. Sure,
They have a slightly lower accuracy.
yeah, and double the SP of a single target skill.
The enemy is
So sometimes
down.
it's best to just cut your losses and just go for a single target.
You found the enemy's
And especially with
weakness.
this game having
Oh yeah, I swapped Akihiko for Yukari. 'Cause I mean,
especially with this game, considering that most of the enemies in this game all have resistances and evades to either their own weakness or some other spell that you're probably using at the time.
yeah, that's the thing. Bosses that have weaknesses, they have evasion skills. It's a counterbalance.
And even better yet, usually they also have a high evasion to top it off, so that way you're never going to hit them with it.
Yep. Anyway, Guapo now learned Rakunda. That actually might be useful. We'll find out.
No, it's not.
No, actually it will, considering that we're coming up to our next boss anyway. Our first boss, even.
What?
Yeah.
You're going to use a...
Dude,
Who the fuck are you?
Dude!
What have you done to my Adam?
Dude,
I
that
wonder
was in the
what's wrong.
past.
It seems to have gone down to a lower floor.
You've been replaced by a replicant.
No, I haven't. I've wizened up over the years, dude. It's just that if I know I have the SP to use it, I will use it. Hell, if I have Debilitate, I definitely would use it in P4. It's just, at times, I don't, because I would normally rely on my party members to do it.
You don't have to get so touchy, man.
Sorry, it's just that you didn't have to go that far. Yeah, and of course... Anyway, yes, after recovering at the back of the dorm, I went all the way down here again, and my SP just reduced again. And I swapped out I swapped out Ken for Akihiko now.
And so now it's Akihiko, Yukari, Metis, and you.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Albeit, I shouldn't say you, it should be I guess, because, well,
I know.
use it another game and Makoto's kind of,
That strange presence is
well,
there too.
he's sleeping in the Elysian Fields.
Oh. The reaction vanished.
Yes, our first boss fight. Officially. The Visceral Mayas and the Immortal Gigas.
Immortal Gigas of Hulk Hogan!
The Visceral Mayas, they're weak to fire, but they have dodge fire. They also repel slashes and strikes, and they're strong, and they drain Zeo skills.
So that pretty much means that
You'll need to use piercing, fire, ice, and wind. Immortal Gigas repels fire, strong against piercing, immune to Zeo, and is weak to wind. And it has dodge wind. Anyway, you want to make sure you keep the Gigas knocked down no matter what, because he has Fatal End and Gale Slash. That's what I mean by division abilities.
This thing won't give up.
And of course, the Mayas have very weak physical skills. It just meant to pick you off, chip you down, while the Gigas does the immediate hurting.
true that.
So, yep, that's why you want to analyze the Gigas first off. And since I have Wapo's Baragi, I'm just going to use that.
Now's your chance.
Yeah, and these guys reflect slashing. Ow!
Metis.
Ah!
Careful.
That was
The enemy's
ugly.
going to attack.
Fortunately, Aki can heal her.
Give me a second.
And also,
I'll find
fortunately,
the
we're on the P3 battle system where if they do get knocked down, it still takes them a turn to recover.
Yep. There we go, knockdown.
However, on the Maya side, though, we can't just spam all elemental spells over and over again like we did in P4.
No, because if you miss one, you cannot have another. Can't have one more.
Which is kind of sad.
Oh well, you win some, you lose some.
Careful. The enemy's
Well,
going to
on the
attack.
plus side, that means only one of
can't
them's
do
going to actually
anything.
do anything, so...
The
Good for
enemy's
us.
returned to normal.
Alright, and since the Gigas repels fire, I don't have to worry. Since Wapo is immune to fire. Ah,
Nice!
I won't lose.
I think I'm gonna risk it. The Mayas are nothing to worry about. Unless they get criticals.
Chance for an all-out
Let's go!
Yeah, all attacks actually hurt the Mayas, not so much Hulk Hogan Ultimate Warrior wannabe here.
Well, we can endure this. Well, dang
Why
it,
not you Tarunda?
he goes after one at a time, that's why.
You should... No, right, if we try to send him to one person, he'd just go for that person
Yeah.
over and over again. Wouldn't matter.
anything.
Well, I should actually mention, Metis' skills, she can actually use all three physical properties as in addition to ice and wind.
I'll show you my true power.
Okay, let's go for another wind skill. Okay, there we go, knocked down. I know, this takes quite a long time, but,
Don't overdo
slow and
it.
steady wins the race. That's averted. Nah, the Mayas aren't anything to worry about. Obviously, the most dangerous ability they would have is Double Fang, since it inflicts damage twice.
Ah.
Enemy's returned to normal.
Anyway, just gonna keep spamming Maragi.
Only one?
Well, I'm not using single target because otherwise I might still miss. Like I said, I'll cut my losses and just go for Maragi.
The enemy.
Don't mess with me.
Considering that
There we go.
Maragi is actually slightly cheaper than Agelea.
Actually, it's the same SP cost. It's just they'll target multiple enemies.
Oh, yeah. And you're kind of relying on the luck aspect of...
The enemy's
Why not just
returned
spam
to
Gorilla
normal.
on the damn thing while it's down?
No.
Why?
Are you kidding me? That's crazy.
Persona.
What?
Besides, it has dodge wind.
Yeah, but it can't dodge while it's, lying on its ass.
Yeah, but what if I miss? Like that.
I mean, it was on the ground.
Because then if I did that, then it can retaliate with Fatal End or Gale Slash.
Oh, fine.
I like to be cautious.
Enemies return to normal.
And cautiousness does reward me at times.
Alright, you can't dizzy end the bosses in this game.
Yeah, no.
God damn it.
You're thinking of P4 again.
I'm also thinking of P3 in that regard, too. Because something would actually allow you to do that.
Up, 2 Mayas left.
I won't lose.
There, got one.
Which means only one of them's going to be able to actually do
Beat
anything.
it. The enemies return to normal.
Don't mess with me.
Taruna, again, keep softening them up one at a time.
Well, I can
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah, that's how most boss fights are. Usually just trying to knock them down and making sure they don't attack you. Otherwise, you're gonna pay for it. Now I can risk using Aguilau. And let's see if
One down?
Can
we go for another? Another!
There we go. And now I can soften up that guy with Raccoonda.
I need your help.
This is what I was hoping for.
And hopefully Yukari can hit it?
Or Metis. Yep.
Here's our chance for an all.
Alright, let's go crazy!
Okay, we... oh, that's all that's left. And there we go.
Finish it off.
For the finish. Okay. Oh, or not. See, this is why. Uh-oh. That's why! Now do you see my reasoning?
Yeah, you kind of do, yeah.
I'm just gonna finish you off for 10 damage.
No shadows detected.
That was
The
pathetic.
battle's over.
Oops, steel right arm. And level 29, and Wapo learned Fire Boost. But,
That could have been actually kind of more useful. But
oh well. What matters is that we survived. And there's a door.
Is this where, like at the halfway point of the video, I go, who will survive?
Not really.
Damn it.
Considering that there's no other bosses in Malebolge. Ooh, 3 beads and 2 bombs of life.
And then at the end of the video, I go, you will see the tears of time.
No, you won't. Instead, we get a shortcut back to the Desert of Doors.
Really?
Yep,
Nice.
after you beat a boss, that way you won't have to go through the entirety of the door.
And now we're fully healed and ready to kick some ass again.
Or we could just make a bum rush for the end of the door.
That could work too.
Let's see, we'll probably fight a few battles in the meantime. Because there's some new shadows down here.
Huh. Yeah, it actually does.
Yeah, it looks like Yabasha. Then again, reskins of blocks 1, 2, and 3.
Indeed. As I said, reused assets.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are we playing like a Mega Man game or something in the case?
I don't know.
Because that's basically what Mega Man 2 was. It was basically recycled assets from Mega Man 1.
Except you don't die instantly, even if you're invincibility flashing on spikes.
Well, yeah, there's that, but it was also much more refined, so...
Yeah, it was. Yep, let's see,
Anyway, we bird run our way through the place.
yeah, and we're gonna have to fight our way through this. Or we can have our party members do that.
That could work.
Screw it. Like, oh, a creation relic and a vicious raven. Do I want to fight? Do I want to fight them?
Going for the traditional Makoto response to generally anything.
Meh. Okay.
That's his general response to anything.
Well, in the drama CDs.
Yeah. Options. Load save game, or screw it.
Anyway, that's a dead end.
Though, let's see.
Oh, access points are still available.
Yeah, we can still go back, but they're not as...
They don't warp you between floors.
Or the fact that they just, like, unlike, say, P3P, where you can actually...
No.
And whenever one of your party members gets caught, you should just have all your party members fight them.
Yeah, because having them fight by themselves is suicide.
Yeah, even if they're at a high level. Actually, even if they're at a high enough level, they'll be fine.
There we go. Looks like Yukari was the one who took the heavy hit there.
Yeah. I want that briefcase.
You will give me that egg!
No.
I found a shadow. Commencing combat.
Nice. Full of ring legs. Ah, upgrade for Igus.
Could that also work for,
Nope.
Oh, wait. It's specifically for Igus.
Yep. And it's +3 agility.
You'd think it would actually work just as well for Metis, oddly.
Nope, she has her own unique equipment.
Huh.
But she, of course, she can use almost every strike attack weapon that Shinjiro could use. So that includes axes. Anyway, there's a staircase right there, or at least the pit.
Make a run for it!
Well, of course. And I believe there's a Crimson Shadow down here, and Stoic Snakes. They are bad news. They're only weak to light. I don't know. I have Ken on with me. Oh, haha, gotcha.
Gotcha, little bitch.
Golden Hands are much more difficult to kill because they're no longer vulnerable to elemental attacks. Like Persona 3, yeah, they're randomly weak to physicals.
Tough one.
So they're more actually similar to, say, the ones from P4.
Oh, no, P3P.
Oh,
Did
really?
you see that, Shinji?
Yeah, you beat up a hand. Good for you. You beat up a hand with your fists. Big sense of that.
Yeah, he was beating off a hand with his fist. Oh, God! No! No! Stop it!
What?
Stop the innuendo, Jeremy. Stop it!
Please do. Ooh, a garnet. No.
Wait,
no,
those were...
Please, try to
Yeah,
take
we got
out
gems.
any enemies.
Yeah, those were exceptionally hard to get in P3P. Garnets, anyway.
Oh, not so hard now. Anyway, Golden Hands, they're immune to all elements, but they're randomly weak to 1 of 3 physicals, just like in Persona 3 Portable.
Handy.
Yep. Alright, then, just waiting for this one to get finished so I can get by. Cause
Guys!
you know, it's, I'm actually, okay, maybe they're not Crimson Shadows I was thinking of. Actually, it was these!
There are 2 of
Oh,
them.
God.
Stoic Snakes. I don't want to face them by myself.
Fuck this.
Because when I first tried to do the block, I'll call it blocks just to see if I'm more familiar with it. They were the Crimson Shadows of Malebolge
Skill
up there,
level has increased.
and they wiped me out.
Ouch.
Yeah. Oh, Thunder Charm!
Nice.
And only one other battle has actually wiped me out in this run.
And sadly, another reused thing is character quotes, and they're all out attacks and everything.
Oh well, they didn't put that much detail into the answer.
In short, effort.
Yeah, they were sort of lazy.
I think at the time they were kind of at a toss-up between this game and P4 Golden, really. Or not Golden, but P4 Vanilla.
Yeah, they were roughly made around the same time.
You've surprised them.
So odds are their minds were somewhere else at that time.
Give me a
Probably
sec.
so.
I'll
Anyway.
find the target.
Magic hands so we can fire.
Let's see. P4 came out about 2008, I believe. Yeah.
And so did FES.
Keep it up.
Yeah, that too.
Let's see, just gotta take these guys out.
I need your help.
Yeah, the creation relics, however, the weak to darkness.
Enemy left.
That's the last one.
But sadly, we won't be using much of our favorite dog-shaped buddy friend, who is actually a dog named Koro-chan.
Yeah. Yeah, reflects strikes, reflects wind, immune to light and fire. Okay, what else I got to use?
And on an unrelated note, it's raining outside. Freezing rain.
Great, now you know how I felt last year around April and May.
Only one enemy left.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm feeling it too.
Oh, ow, ow.
Ah!
That kind of stung. Yeah, he can't do anything considering that it reflects strikes.
And the electricity is
No,
useless.
well, not really. It's just that he's on healing support.
Keep your filthy hands off my sister.
Yeah, ooh, level 30. Oh yeah, I guess can carry 12 personas on the outset.
Well, that's a nice improvement compared to Makoto only starting off with like 6.
3
Yep.
enemies. You've surprised them.
Okay, switching personas because I want fire. And
You're a fire starter. I'm a fire starter.
burn.
Good choice.
Burn!
Enemy is-
Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn!
No.
Wait, shut up!
No.
I shot him. Ah, that was
All
easy.
enemies defeated.
Wait.
That was a lot easier than some of the enemies that we've already dealt with.
And there'll be worse enemies to come, especially in the 4th door, I believe.
The 4th door.
Yeah, oh, great. Yeah, the 4th door, Antonora.
Gee. 4.
Oh, speaking of which, 34, she learns Buffalo. Yep. Let's see, Akihiko, he's learned Zianga. Good.
Rather so there, Adam.
I wasn't.
The floor that you're going to have the most trouble with
I wasn't.
happens
I
to
didn't.
be the fourth
I didn't
one.
realize it until you actually just mentioned it. But yeah.
Yeah. So, I expect that we're going to have a bunch of characters knocked out a few times, aren't we?
At least once. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was expecting you to go, of course not! That was going to be a perfect run!
Actually, no. I know that'd be a blatant lie.
Well, at least there would have been an attempt at humor.
No, I'm not that good at this. Anyway, 14th floor. Oh,
Yeah, try a no-hit run of a turn-based game. Yeah.
it's impossible unless you have everyone being immune to everything, which is an impossibility.
The only way it would be possible is if you're like playing FF6 and you decide to start out with all the magic evasion skill equipment of the original, you know, the Super Nintendo version.
Anyway, oh, what's this?
Even then, if they use Flare or... Well, actually, Flare can actually be dodged. If they use Ultimate, you're
door.
fucked.
It
Clearly.
seems like we've reached the first goal.
Oh.
Really?
Do we get an
Place was
achievement for
bigger
that?
than I thought.
If it was, it'd
How
probably
many times we
be
gotta do this?
just called the first
I
door
don't know for sure.
or the
But
first
judging by
goal.
the
I don't
desert
know.
of doors, I'm betting it's not going to be
Well,
just
speaking of which, this
chapter
game was
one.
actually released on the European PSN recently.
I was afraid.
Yeah,
you'd say that.
it was actually the first time
We're looking
it
for the
got
source
released
of
in
our
Europe,
troubles,
I
so
think,
logically,
maybe?
it should be
Perhaps.
at the deepest level.
Because I know, oddly, JRPGs
keep
have a
on going
weird
forward
tendency
until
of
the
sometimes either showing up in Europe or not.
It's like Tartarus all over again.
Especially, speaking of which,
two
Super
structures
Mario
are very
RPG
similar in
didn't
some
show up in
ways.
Europe till it showed up on the Wii Virtual Console.
Not only that, we've got the friggin'
Which
shadows
means they
wandering
got
around.
seriously shafted for some time. But
Never thought I'd have to
if they got
see another
shafted
one
on
of
a
those.
other game, it was
But hey,
Chrono
the
Trigger.
lost are all gone. So how come
Junpei,
they're
you
still
raise a
around?
good point. How could there be shadows around here?
Another question that needs an answer. Well, it's not like we can leave until we find out.
In the answer!
Uh,
Did you know that they never got a version of Chrono Trigger till the DS version?
I would believe that,
What's
yeah.
wrong?
Anyway,
Oh,
That's like
nothing.
10
It's
plus
just-
years after that.
After the hell we went
ridiculous.
through, we finally had some peace. I was
Though
determined to keep my eyes
P4
on the
actually
future and
did
not
come
look
out
back.
in Europe thanks to
But now
Square
I'm being
Enix of all
dragged back to the way
things.
things used to be.
Yukari.
yeah, I actually feel sorry for her considering she's
Time
dragged
hasn't
into
flown
this
one way
again.
here. It's
I
no
think
surprise
really
you feel that
we
way.
also just feel sorry for
You'll
her
find
because
there
we
will
the
be many
player are
opportunities to
dragged into
revisit our
this.
past here.
Wait, huh?
What's that
What are you
supposed to
talking
mean?
about?
Well, I think she's going to demonstrate.
Zara, Zara, and
Mom.
open the gates of time!
Oh boy. What the?
I knew it! I knew I shouldn't have said
This
Klata
is-
Verata and Nikto.
Polonium Mall? But weren't we just inside?
No.
What's going on? Did we make it out somehow?
I just like the
No.
fact that they're carrying guns, yet no one bats an eye.
I don't know. Something seems off. Isn't it kind of hot in
Yeah,
here?
isn't it spring? Kurosawa-san!
You kids. Kurosawa-san. What are you doing out here on a weekday? Shouldn't you be in school?
Well, then again, he knows that these kids are different.
Oh, but it's spring break now.
Huh? What?
Spring break? That was a couple months
What?
ago. It's June now.
Wait, that's...
What's with those
That's
two
impossible.
sitting back there? Is there some sort of event going on?
Yes, they're cosplaying for Cosmos and Talos,
no,
except they
it's,
want to try their own thing.
Well, I'll let it
Hey,
slide.
Oh,
I
I'd
know
buy
you kids
it.
are a little different. But if you try to use that as an all-purpose excuse, I'll have to enforce the law. Don't forget.
yes, sir.
Yes, we'll keep that in mind. Next time we'll not bring guns into the mall.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I wonder what Mitsuru is noticing.
All the dates displayed
Oh!
here say 2009. That calendar, too. Could the June he mentioned be...
Well,
June's
Menace did say we had
last
many opportunities to revisit our past here.
That's impossible. Are you saying this is the past? Hey,
I would say that's a very high likely possibility.
Menace!
Hey, are you listening?
Wakey, wakey! Stop throwing coins in the pond. Wait. Wait, is there
Are
a
the
bunch of...
things here that interesting
Wait,
to you?
there's a bunch of yen in there.
Yeah, I wonder how that got there.
No,
I think we
not
should
at all.
steal that.
It's all everyday stuff, right? This is a fountain.
Actually,
and
that
right
would have been
over
actually
there is
kind
a
of funny
store.
if, like, later in the game, you come back here and you grab all the money that Elizabeth left behind.
But I sometimes come here to gaze at the fountain.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Really?
They're
Then
big cups.
you
Cool.
feel the same?
But we gotta stay on task here, Meadows.
But there is something odd about being here. For all of us.
Yeah, why
Not
this
just you.
place of all places?
Tell me, what
I
is this
think-
place?
Eh,
We came here by passing through a door, remember? Doors like that are in several places throughout
Oh.
the abyss of time, and each one is connected to the past.
well, no wonder it's called the Abyss of Time.
Then, this really is last year?
Yes, it is. Believe
Yes,
it, believe it or
How
don't.
else can you explain the different time and season?
Stupe
But it
Iori
seems you
is
can't
on the
go just
case.
Anywhere in the past.
Oh.
Only somewhere from your
Oh, how
memories.
convenient.
This looks like a mall, but I don't think it's connected.
Yeah, because if you try to leave, you get
else
bounced
either.
back.
However, this does solve something.
Oh, man.
Yep, the fact that we won't starve.
It's lucky we
Well,
found this
we
place.
can't really
We'll be
enter
able to get
anywhere
supplies here.
that's
We should be able to
outside
use
of the
what we can
game's
get here
boundaries
until the
because the
abyss of
ball
time
and
disappears.
the actual
The
story
reason
is
why
actually
the
a
door
lot
led
bigger.
us here may have something
Yeah.
to do with you.
So
the doors
I
may
think we
reflect
can
your inner
actually
thoughts.
survive, albeit unless Fuka cooks.
Which, there's no need for that to happen.
She's taking this pretty well. It's also bewildering to me.
But nope, now that we have a supply route, Junpei and Koromaro will be back on the front line.
Well,
Well,
one
Junpei
thing's
will
a
be.
relief. At least we won't starve.
So that means we get our fire users back.
Yep.
So it was that we learned why that place was named the Abyss of Time. A place where you
I thought it
can
was called that
revisit
just
days
because
gone
there's a
by.
downward spiral into
But thinking back
nether
on it,
realms of hell,
It
but
wasn't
Nope.
only the astonishing
I was
nature
just
of the
taking a
place
wild
that
guess.
surprised us.
Mm-hmm.
It may be that we all unconsciously saw a kind of salvation.
The fact that we can actually shop now! So it's not just a glorified boss rush, it's a glorified boss rush where you can actually buy things. At least we don't have to worry about starving to death. Oh yeah. Yes, Metis? The order of the shop? Is that a typical shop?
no.
First-
No, we bring people in and save them.
Yeah, what the hell's going on? Yeah. So what's up, Ken? This is a lot more serious than the Dark Hour. Let's see, what else we got here? Oh, what's up? You can't clear your understanding feelings you did before. He's looking at it as if curious. Yep, it is not connected. So thus we can't meddle with the past. See, told ya.
Well, we can't exit from here, but we can still say, you know, get actual good stuff here.
Yep. There are lots of places like this.
Hell, let's play Game Panic.
And I don't think it works. Nope, we can go to the pharmacy, should shuttle antiques, beat Blue 5, and the police station. Speaking of, let's talk to her. She's like, are you? It can't be. It's no longer any concern of yours.
Huh.
Remember,
And
she was a researcher for the Kirijo group, remember?
Yeah, well, but oddly, as you go through the game, the dialogue for the NPCs that go through here actually does change.
Just like in the journey.
Despite the fact that it shouldn't change, just considering
Well,
that
actually, as we go through the game, the time slowly goes forward. Thermoregulation won't get all screwed up. I hope the stuff I got in the underground warehouse doesn't spoil.
Speaking about that, you might want to leave a nice little entrance on the floor. Just saying.
Let's see, silver ring, get rid of that. Leather gloves, and the heart choker. Alright.
Because we're going to need all the money that we can get.
Both coins and steel right arm. 50,000. That's enough to fund us for like maybe a couple of weapons or stuff. Weapons or so.
And since we're at level 25 to 30, we're going to have to assume that the weapons will be quite expensive to acclimate for this.
And of course, the further we go in the game, the more weapons and armor will be available. As for Beat Blue 5, the inventory never changes. Yes? You have a very creative look going there. Thanks! Ooh, amps and boosts, as well as stat boosting.
You're not really going to go for the stat boost, but you might go for the amps.
Actually, I will. Especially for Metis.
Ah, yeah.
But yeah, no dodge accessories, no evade accessories, just those. Let's see. Oh, some firearms to your stock. The chairman hinted you might be needing them soon. Although I've been told the earliest that would happen in July. So Ikutsuki was planning about this beforehand.
So, despite him being,
he thought a manipulative douchebag?
Yeah, he ended up inadvertently saving us again.
Yeah. Wow. That's actually kind of sad.
Oh god, the pungent master of horrible.
Actually showed us a sign of a conscience. Oh.
Huh? Is this?
Yep, we're back in the dorm.
Well, the sign book is still there.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't think we'd emerge directly here instead of the Desert of Doors. Looks like this place is fully connected to the Abyss of Time now. Maybe it's because everyone was hoping to make frequent resupply trips. This will certainly make it easier to go back and forth.
Quite, we don't have to go through the dungeon.
Hello!
Oh, yeah.
We're kind of blocked back here.
Sorry!
Okay,
what?
Come on through.
No way! This is crazy!
Hello?
Hey, hurry
This
it up.
is
There's
reality.
more of us blocked back here.
Yeah, let's keep this game going.
You found me as a gate of supplies, but you're still trapped at the door. What awaits you even deeper inside the labyrinth?
A trail of, what's the word? Of horrible memories and misdeeds?
I guess. Let's do this. But it was I guess who ended up finding the supply route, not you. Note to self, ignore Akihiko Senpai.
It's good to see that some of the team is somewhat in spirits.
Yeah. Oh, exploring dungeon more fun? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, if you call doing the same thing over and over.
Yeah, it seems like a shame when all this is over.
You're kidding, right?
I wish.
Please tell me you're fucking kidding me.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, I am kidding.
No, I meant Metis.
Anyway, Something doesn't feel right. Can't quite put your finger on it. Oh, it could be just your imagination, maybe. Yeah, they would with us from now on. He's not gonna be so resistant to Mudo. Wipes you out in one hit.
That's a shame, but there has to be a counterbalance.
Yep. Her Cyrus log is Solomon Starbucks.
Oh no! Don't remind me of that.
Sorry.
That was the most annoying thing to have to endure.
Sorry. Sorry. Hey, Coral. Bum, bum. Let's see.
At this point, I'm just gonna have Tenma's daughter just pretty much put a freaking seal on your face.
Sorry. That's Corbar's fired up. He's level 31.
Get it? He's a fire user. He's fired
Akira,
up.
Budowan, Tsukakashi encounter. Wow, got some slight upgrades from before.
And one day, everything changed when the fire dog attacked. Wait, it was the nation. Never mind.
Okay, yes. Your persona rocks with fire, but is weak to wind, of course. He shrugs out Budo's skills like water off a dog's back. Actually, Junpei, let's find out your skills. Level 31.
You're a lot more useful than you give yourself credit
He
for.
starts off with Spring of Life, Agila, Ripacha, Rakukasha, Double Fangs, Kill Rush, and Counter.
Nice.
So, of course I'm taking it with me.
Come with me if you want to live. Or die.
Yep.
Many times.
Mitsuru's gonna take a bit longer to find clues. Oh, well.
I hope it's worth it because
we need our frostbite user back.
We need our executioner.
Yes. Let's see, who else am I gonna take? Akihiko. Let's see. Yep.
Iko.
Alright then, let's save and see you guys in part 3 of the answer, where we're going to, the second door, Cocytus.
Locutus?
No, Cocytus.
Oh.
Sorry. Sorry. See you then, folks.